It just stops you doing so much for the fear of farting on people.
It's like a leper, isn't it? You don't want to go to bed with a leper.
Every woman has the right to, dress up and feel pretty, and I don't. I just want to just hide away.
And positive thinking from now on.
Positive thinking, yeah.
Positive thinking, that's it.
Cheers, everyone.
Today, the therapy goes deep, and our 8 detoxers are forced to examine their childhoods.
So my dad was so strict with me and my older brother.
Is there anyone significant in your life who has settled with the wrong person?
Every single one of my family is divorced, pretty much.
Day 2, and the group's about to make the initial acquaintance of a colon cleansing process that will soon seem like an old friend.
This is a travel enema kit. This is part of your kit that you'll be having in the next couple of weeks.
They won't start getting intimate with the twice daily ritual for another 48 hours, but spa director Amanda needs them to be prepared for what lies ahead, and quite possibly within.
Here's some more pictures.
The therapists describe the build-up of impacted faecal material that accumulates in the colon over the years as colon plaque.
The darker it is, the longer it's been in there.
And what they see as the byproduct of an unhealthy Western diet is about to become very visible. But it's a sight that detox first-timers can find frightening.
Parasites, worms, things that need a toxic environment and a little home to bury into. This is ideal for them. This is their paradise.
According to the therapists, enemas facilitate the shifting of the colonic plaque and help to purge physical toxins, something that 25-year-old Lindsay will welcome. Her embarrassing illness means her system gets very blocked up. Chronic irritable bowel syndrome can leave her constipated for over 5 days, and this build-up has a room-clearing side effect.
If it's been like you've not been for a good few days, then it's just horrendous, like something dead. It's just completely horrible, completely vile.
The extreme flatulence and bloating has destroyed Lindsay's love life.
I used to be, well, don't really want to say, but used to be quite active, but now sex drive's just on the floor. Just doesn't always appeal.
The spa detox works on the holistic mind-body approach, so Lindsay is having a fact-finding session with Sandy, the spa's emotional detox therapist.
So no pun intended, but I really want to get to the bottom of this farting problem. I'm sure this has been said before, has it?
Yeah.
Farting in the IBS.
Yeah.
You're holding your tummy at the moment.
Yeah, it's because I'm holding a farting.
Please, this is not the time to hold it in. Just
can't.
let it go.
No, I can't.
The purpose of these talks is just to let go of everything.
Not
Get out in the lovely
flatulence.
fresh air.
No way.
Just so I have an idea, when did it become a problem for you?
When I was 20, I don't really think I had it, so it's been about 4 or 5 years.
And what happened around 4 or 5 years ago, if anything?
I suppose it's when I started having serious relationships, like long term, rather than just 3-month wonders, which I did used to do.
What would you say stresses you?
Usually boyfriends.
Boyfriends?
They're all really nice people, really nice,
Uh-huh.
but not the right ones, I don't think.
Okay. Is there anyone significant in your life who has settled with the wrong person?
Every single one of my family is divorced, pretty much.
Okay, useful bit of information. Just
Yeah.
drop that one in there.
There you go, have
Okay,
that.
so everyone's divorced, and so your parents divorced?
Yeah.
And
Grandparents, grandparents,
and grandparents, yeah.
aunts and uncles.
Just pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Having established what might be significant influences in Lindsay's emotional patterns, Sandy suggests a plan of attack.
So what I propose we do next time is that we let go of, first of all, about the worry and anxiety related to farting, just so you can feel more relaxed about it. But if we did that, we would not be dealing with the root cause.
Yeah.
So then we're going to go on and let go of the reasons why you get anxious about relationships still, specifically.
Okay.
And whether the person's the right person or whatever.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds cool. Thank
Great.
you.
Whether relationships are the cause of Lindsay's IBS is yet to be fully ascertained, but the extremely healthy diet here at the spa, in theory, should reduce her flatulence.
If you haven't got diamonds for your belly button, they'll give you some pedals.
Changing the group's approach to nutrition is an important aspect of the detox process.
I think people are waking up to the fact that they need to take responsibility for their health, and detoxing is just part of that. And it needn't be an extreme thing. It could just be one day a week they have a very light diet. They start thinking more consciously about what they eat every day, because it's almost the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's not suddenly you get cancer, or suddenly you get a particular disease, or suddenly you become depressed. These things build.
Sticky nice.
No, I don't like brown bread. I just find it to have no taste.
Yeah.
Like proper food that's not processed.
This is how much we're missing food. We're talking about it non-stop.
I know.
Don't like it.
God, and since the beginning, imagine.
The talk about food is essentially positive. 8 Brits with embarrassing illnesses are spending 14 days in sunny Turkey. They're all here to rid themselves of the ailments that conventional medicine has so far failed to cure. The aim of the spa is to completely rebuild each detoxer physically and emotionally by using experts in alternative and naturopathic therapies.
Hello, no day.
Yeah.
And while they look relaxed over breakfast, the hard work is only just beginning.
You can't now, you've got some water.
Do you want some rice cake?
Yeah. No, we've got some time.
Do you follow a wheat-free diet?
Sorry?
Do you follow a wheat-free diet?
Okay.
Diet will ultimately play an important part in healing all the detoxers. But 49-year-old Paul blames a traumatic event for triggering his embarrassing condition.
I nearly drowned. I was on a boogie board. 2 surfers rescued me. And then a month or so after that, I developed a rash, which developed even longer into psoriasis.
Psoriasis is a skin condition where excessive cells are produced, causing unsightly itchy and flaky patches. Paul leaves a trail of skin behind him, but extra hoovering is not the only issue at home.
You don't have sexual relationships now. Kath don't want to touch me because nobody wants to lay next to somebody. Well, it's like a leper, isn't it? You don't want to go to bed with a leper. You don't want to wake up in the morning with a leper. You never know what could be on the sheets.
And Paul can't leave his problems at home. At work, the constant banter and teasing has started to get, well, under his skin.
Been on your bike today, John? No. Why not? We work hard together. We're all a good bunch of friends, but we'll say things like, oh, I was scabby today then, and oh, I see you've got satellite navigation on your back this time, and things like that. And you all laugh with it. You've got to laugh with it. You won't recognise me now? I don't think it's cruelty. I think it's just man's nature, innit? Man has a nature of taking the mickey out of people's fortunes.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
Today, Paul has a consultation with Midi to see if there is any element in his normal diet which could affect his recovery from psoriasis.
I'd like, if possible, just to get a snapshot of a normal day for you of eating.
I get up in the morning at 5 o'clock. I won't have anything to eat until 8:30. I'll have a chicken and mayonnaise sandwich. And
Brown bread, white bread?
White bread. And then, because I wait 12 hours, I won't have anything possibly until I go home.
Off what?
It'd be chicken or mince or go to the butcher's and see what's there.
So meat based?
Mm-hmm. Meat based.
Potatoes?
All 3 varieties. Mashed, mashed, roast, chipped.
Paul's diet will definitely have to have a good trawl through it. He's got a lot of meat in there, which is very acid forming in the body, and that is not at all helpful for his skin condition. Do any foods upset you?
Yeah. Cabbages, sprouts, cauliflower. Well, nearly all vegetables apart from carrots, leeks, peas,
What, they actually
parsnip.
upset you or you don't like them?
Well, the easy way to put it is that if I have them, I'd be sick.
So you'd vomit?
Yeah.
Can you
Just
tell
at
me,
the smell. Can't stand the smell.
has that always been the case?
Yeah, since I was a child. I realised I could get away with not eating them was being sick.
So you
But
found,
I didn't
you found a coping
forcefully.
mechanism that was big enough to...
Yeah, I didn't force myself to be sick. I was just sick.
Yes, but
Yeah.
the
Mental.
mind is a very strong thing.
What,
so,
about 7, 8 year old?
And what about drink?
I can go without weeks without a drink and go out with some friends and have a good night.
10 pints of beer or 5 or
If I,
6 whiskies or...
I could go through a bottle of whiskey easy on
You
one
personally?
night. Personally, yeah. But that's not because it's alcoholic or anything. I could just drink it if I wanted to. Don't do it all the time.
Whiskey is definitely not on the menu during the detox, and if Middy succeeds in educating Paul about the perils of a poor diet, she feels he has a chance of beating his psoriasis. But nutrition is only one aspect of the detox. Regular sessions with various therapists are also key. This morning, 30-year-old Kathy is scheduled to see Ziza.
I'm looking forward to it. This is the one that I really want to do, actually.
Good looking and with a successful career in accounting, on the outside Kathy appears to have it all. But inside is where the troubles lie. She suffers from the menstrual disorder menorrhagia. For the last 8 years her cycle has been chaotic, with bleeding for over 3 weeks every month. This has impacted on her life and her relationships.
I did actually have a partner that wouldn't come near me at all. He said the whole thought of it disgusted him. And it's quite hard to take when someone says that.
Kathy's consulted various medical practitioners with little success.
The doctors have said, can you not think about having a child? Because we think that might rectify the problem.
But to get pregnant, she needs a steady relationship. So Kathy is caught in a catch-22.
You're holding a lot inside, but from outside, you show like everything is okay, no problem, I'm happy, I'm like the perfect person.
Aziza is a reflexologist and a foot reader, and she's kind of like a magician really, because you get in there and she tells you stuff that you didn't think anyone else could possibly know and works through it with you.
As well as analysing their current mindset, the therapists are always looking at childhood relationships and the past. And this is Ziza's first line of attack.
How was the relationship with your dad?
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
As a child?
There was problems between my parents, but as far as I know, it was good.
What age do you remember that?
Probably about 5 or 6 when I remember them coming home separately, and my brother would be upset, but I don't remember being upset myself about that. The reflexology and the foot reading was quite strange because she did ask me questions that I couldn't actually answer. There was something that she asked me about my relationship with my dad, which as far as I know is quite a happy relationship, and I don't think I've got any resentment towards him for anything that he's done, although he has had a few problems with my mum and stuff. So it sort of set a few sort of questions in my head. I could feel all the points that she was pressing on, and after she massaged them, the sort of nodulate feeling disappeared. So there was obviously some sort of movement there, but I kept losing the focus of what she was saying.
Any sensation in the reproductive area?
I can't really feel it.
You open your heart. There is a lot of love there.
There was bits of it that were quite frustrating, I suppose, because you're sort of thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm quite getting this right.
Send this love into reproductive area.
The part at the end, I really did feel like I'd zonked out, and had like a good 8 hours sleep, so that part was really good. She sent me to sleep. But the rest of it, I think there's sort of going to be more to it, I think. It's so relaxing.
I believe through a process of dealing with what she has inside, then she can stop this continuing bleeding.
It's lovely.
Yeah. But I feel with her it will be a very slow process.
Kathy's been told her excessive bleeding is simply a physical hormonal imbalance, but here at the spa they believe strongly in the correlation between mind and body.
I feel that there's part of her that isn't connected to her deeper self. It's so shut off. It's much easier as a therapist when somebody comes in and says, well, I have difficult relationships here and it makes me sad. They're giving you clues all the time, and with Kathy I found it quite hard that the clues seem to be very, very hard to see.
One person who may also be difficult is funny Yorkshire lad Paul.
We could be brother and sister. Since I'm younger.
His meat-heavy diet has already been uncovered, but whether he can reveal his emotions as easily remains to be seen.
Paul, more than everyone else, this is such a radical departure from his normal life. And to come here to do this quite radical detox with people that are talking about quite intimate problems, a lot of female issues, he's going to have to expand his mind in order to cope.
Okay, Paul.
Yeah, all right,
This
Sandy.
is our first meeting.
It is, yes.
Expanding Paul's mind, or at least his perceptions, is precisely what detox therapist Sandy's aiming to do. And he starts by focusing on what Paul perceives to be the cause of his psoriasis.
When did the psoriasis start?
About 3 years ago when I was in New Zealand. Well, just after I came back from New Zealand.
And what happened during the holiday?
We went boogie boarding with the two boys and brethren. So I put the wetsuit on.
What I want you to do at the moment, right, is to take a nice deep breath in and then breathe out fast. Okay, in. Okay, and now tell me.
I donned on the wetsuit, went on the boogie board with my younger son, went into the sea, and I thought the waves weren't very good, so no, I can't.
Is it too difficult to talk about at the moment?
I'll do it.
Okay. What I want you to do now at the moment, can you come back to me for a second?
Yeah. Yeah.
It appears there's quite a lot of emotion attached to this memory. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't have thought so, but yeah.
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 Have you tried talking about this before?
No. Only not even my family really. Because at the time, not at the time, but afterwards you laugh about it, don't you?
What we are going to be able to do during your time at the spa is release the trauma attached to this event. Okay.
That'd be great, yeah.
Being forced to confront his fears about the drowning has caused Paul to have an emotional wobble. But it's not the only wobble that is taking place. After a brief taster last night, the female detoxers are having their first belly dancing lesson.
We have to think that we are really beautiful and very graceful and very elegant. Side, side. Now we start with the arms. Bring the arms together. Okay. Fantastic.
In terms of the detox, belly dancing is helpful on the emotional level in terms of body image, helping them be comfortable with movement and dance and I guess being sexy. And secondly, in terms of generating energy and movement in the lower belly area, it's helpful just to keep that shifting, keep that moving.
What am I doing?
And actually exercise in general for the lymphatic system is of great help, so it works on all levels for us.
Oh my god, so sexy! We are beautiful.
It was just a laugh, you know, we all put on our little skirts with little bells on and little scarves and, you know, it was just having to be sexy and stuff like that. I know, that was pretty cool.
Couldn't believe how much fun I had actually, which was really nice, really rejuvenating as well. Kind of made me feel a little bit more alive.
It might be belly laughs for the girls, but meanwhile for the group's resident joker Paul, the struggle continues. So Sandy has extended his session to try to ease Paul's fear of drowning.
On a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being that fear is very strong and 0 being it's gone, where would you say you are on that scale?
That'd been 10.
So that's 10. Is there anything else relating to this incident that you think could score a higher score than 9?
Only that I nearly drowned when I was young in a swimming pool.
That's new information.
I've just thought of it now.
Paul has never mentioned his first near-drowning experience. For Sandy, it's a major clue.
What happened then?
I was on a slide in the up near swimming pool in my local town when I was 8, and it was a beautiful hot day. I can see it clear now.
Yeah.
Went on the slide, went in the water, enjoying myself, and then this, what I thought was a ginormous elephant of a woman, came down the slide on top of me. She was pinning me to the bottom, but what I didn't realise was she had a hand on me trying to pull me up. I had the impression she was pushing me under. I think I've been frightened of water ever since.
With all fears, a lot of them are not based on reality. They're based on thoughts about what might happen.
Okay, yeah.
Everything else is a figment of the imagination.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean, yeah.
So it's important to remember that. So you're ready to let go of the scare?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
We're going to tap on meridian points. I want you to tap on the top of your head, just so you tap here. And then between the eye and the nose, here. And the side of the eye.
Sandy uses a practice called EFT, or Emotional Freedom Technique, to remove emotional blockages.
And then you tap on the hands.
By tapping on meridian points in the body while focusing on a specific fear, the intention is to remove phobias permanently.
So the fear you had about drowning, on a scale of 0 to 10, where would you say you are on that scale?
Oh, 5.
5, okay. Yeah. Are you feeling more comfortable than you were a minute ago?
Yeah, I am actually, yeah. Strange. Yeah, I feel more relaxed, more open.
In theory, Paul's fear has been reduced from a 10 to a 5. 8 Brits are 14 days in sunny Turkey, but this is no holiday. It's 2 weeks of pummeling, prodding and pooing in the hope that alternative therapy will cure them of the embarrassing illnesses conventional medicine has so far failed to conquer. Here, it's not just what happens on the outside that's important, it's what's inside that counts, emotionally and nutritionally.
So this is day 2, pre-cleanse, lunch, vegan. So what I've made for you is some hummus, freshly made right now. There's more Turkish olives, rye bread, rice cakes, and 2 salads packed with vitamins, minerals and roughage, really good fibre to help start the process of cleaning your bowel. Therapeutic and tasty.
Right, okay.
Okay, so enjoy.
What delicacy have we got? Oh, look, we've got salad for a change.
This looks
That's
quite
exciting.
nice, I must admit.
Do you want the salad, Cal?
It's like the red cabbage one. I like the pin on that.
That's just making grass.
It's nice with the apple and sultana and walnuts.
Nice about sweetness.
What is that?
It's hummus. I think it's slightly different.
Something like that.
It's a smash one.
So it doesn't look like hummus, but it smells like it.
Each day the food is getting further away from the average Western diet. But even for meat-loving veg-averse Paul, this raw diet can't compare to his raw emotions.
Sandy came up and started talking about emotional, you get emotional and all that, and then he just...
It's weird actually. When we were, in the circle waiting for the belly dancer as well, I just felt like crying, like an idiot.
Well, you've got to let it out.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's when I was saying last night when I had my acupuncture and I just burst into tears for no apparent reason. It's just, I think that's going to happen a lot here.
Yeah.
And when it comes to emotions, there is one detoxer here at the spa who keeps his cards very close to his chest. Alex is a 26-year-old Marine. He has suffered from excessive sweating since his teens.
It started in my hands and my face and my armpits. So after years of trying different things, I finally got surgery on it, and it has made it 20 times worse.
And with that excess sweating came personality-changing embarrassment.
Confidence-wise, it knocks me massively. I won't participate in anything really, even to the simple things of going out for a meal. I worry about it days before and try and get out of things.
With no traditional cure yet able to help, Alex the Marine has to resort to his skill in camouflage.
My wardrobe generally consists of black, dark clothes, black shirts, black t-shirts, navy blues, that sort of colours. Just in case I do sweat, I know that it's not showing up as much as, say, a pale blue top or a grey top.
To break through the barriers he's put up to deal with his embarrassing condition, the spa will have to open up its arsenal.
Today we're going to fact find and try and get to the bottom of the hyperhidrosis.
The sweating thing is the be all and end of my life at the moment, really.
Are there times when it's not a problem and it just doesn't exist at all?
If I'm at home alone, by myself.
So you're home?
Just chilled out or in a safe environment. Generally by myself. I won't sweat.
Okay.
The problem with my job is if you sweat, you do something, you have a shower and you get changed. You relate sweating to being unfit. It's one of the things that someone would spring to mind when they're a fat person sweating.
What emotions would you say you have related to the problem of sweating excessively?
A lot of anger. A lot bubbling over in me.
The first breakthrough with Alex today was when he said, "Anger bubbles over inside me." And it was just so powerful that I fed it back to him and he was like, that kind of makes sense because I'm sweating and I'm hot and it's bubbling. It's like literally bubbling out of me. So we wanted to figure out what was he angry about.
My dad died 2 years ago.
And what did he die of?
Heart disease.
How old was he?
55.
So it's quite young. How long did he have the heart disease?
Probably about 10 years before he died, the angina and stuff started. He was also diabetic, so that didn't help. One of the main things was I wasn't in the country at the time when he died. So to then get flown back from Norway I was in, to come home to this upheaval of my, do you know what I mean? My mum and 2 sisters, and it was just in pieces, really.
It's not what happens in our life, but the conclusions that we draw based upon what happens, which impacts us, especially at the unconscious level.
Well, because of his illness and stuff, that's pushed me to try and be as fit and as healthy as I can, really. Because do you know what I mean? There's no way I'm dying at 55, it's just not happening.
Yeah, so you push yourself
to live longer and be healthier.
There's these pressures being put on you. Must be healthy, must be live longer. Your body could become anxious under the surface. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the sweating might be some sort of signal saying, chill out, dude.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
You know, relax, you're fine, you're healthy.
Started to unravel things that I never even thought about, which was really good, and looking forward to the next session with Sandy, who will really push me and get to the bottom of some of these problems, some underlying things that I need to get into, and things that I haven't really discussed before.
When I'm presented with a case where it's quite a specific event or set of circumstances that someone's feeling a particular emotion about, I'll tend to use therapy that can target very specifically a particular problem and eradicate it.
Only time will tell if further therapy will flick Alex's sweat switch to off. Meanwhile, 44-year-old Gillian is getting ready for her first session.
So let's just dive in with the most important problem that's going on for you at the moment that you're wanting to have help with.
The most important thing I think is my weight. Really, I just seem to be in a cycle of overeating, then eating healthy, then overeating. It's just sort of like just going around and around. And some days I eat really healthy, then other days I eat really healthy, but I binge in between, like cream cakes or extra crisps or whatever. But I don't think I'm really having them. It's strange. But I know I am having them.
Eating wasn't always an issue. Gillian used to be fit, strong and extremely outgoing, but 13 years ago it all changed overnight.
I worked in a warehouse in Germany, and I lifted a heavy carton and my back went crack, literally I heard it go crack.
After an operation to fuse 2 discs in her back, Gillian became a compulsive overeater, which led to massive weight gain. Now that she's at the spa, Middy needs to work out whether the accident was the cause or whether there is an earlier emotional trigger for her condition.
My eating started when I had my accident. My overeating started then. But when I look back, it definitely was when I was a baby, and I even remember being in a pram crying. I was always like a hungry baby. I can remember crying for food all the time. I wasn't allowed to leave the table unless I ate my food. I had to eat all my food, and I was not force-fed, but I couldn't leave the table till I ate my food, and that is the old-fashioned way.
What's your life like? How does it feel to you? Does it need to be filled with sweet foods?
I don't want to be filled with sweet food anymore. I just want to feel more, feel my feelings more. Not this. I think the sweetness replaces what I think I'm going to need inside.
She's not embracing life in the way she's capable of doing, and there are huge lack of confidence issues with Jill. And if she can just try and get more in touch with who she is and what she's really capable of, I think food will go back to, you know, just being in the fridge and just coming out for meal times, instead of being this kind of all pervasive thing. Have you got the life that you want to have at the moment? If you take weight away.
If I took my weight away, yes, I've got everything I want.
Yeah.
I just wish I was closer to my brothers. So my dad was so strict with me and my older brother. So we never really had that relationship.
Gillian will have to confront some of the buried issues, and the way the overeating ties in with this, because when emotions come up to try and be felt by her being, she's stuffing them down, and it's this constant stuffing them down, and this is what's driving the overeating.
Yair is another of the spa's therapists who operates on both emotional and physical levels. His first patient today is Rahini.
First, if you could tell me a few words about your private life.
I'm an only child, and initially me and my mum had a very bad relationship.
Rahini has had mild eczema since she was 3 years old, but her reaction when she was at university changed all this.
I woke up one morning and I couldn't see anything, and that freaked me out a bit, and then I kind of felt my eyes, and I kind of had a reaction, and my eyes are kind of sealed shut because of the swelling.
The eczema now covers her upper body and face and has completely changed her outlook on life.
My eczema makes me feel very unattractive, and for the last 10 years I've just been in hibernation, and you know, just my whole 20s is just gone.
The spa is her last chance to get on the road to recovery.
Try and get back to my old self and just be happy, not think about ending it all.
It's important for Yair to get as much detail as he can about Rahini's history, as diet, allergies and stress can cause or aggravate eczema.
What were the circumstances there?
When I was doing my degree, it was my final year, my parents were going through a very bad time, and every time my parents argued, my skin would flare up. Literally the next morning I would wake up and my face would be swollen.
So what I understand that you were studying pretty hard, and at the same time you felt responsibility to hold your parents together.
Now we've come to a stage where if they do argue, they kind of tone it down because they see how it affects me, and my relationship with my mum is a lot better.
Okay, could you please lie down on your back?
Initially it was just a consultation, and then by the end it just turned into this magical experience.
Yair believes he has the ability to see auras and energy flow in the body. And this technique has pointed out an emotional blockage that he thinks could be contributing to Rahini's condition.
It looks to me that there is a lot of emotional difficulties and a lot of tightness in the family dynamics that really affecting her life very, very seriously. And that all relates to her relationship to herself and her relationship to her mother and being loved or not being loved.
Besides acupuncture and shiatsu, Yair uses Tong Reng, a tapping treatment that works on the energy or chi of his patients.
So if you bring your mind and scan your spine, it's a matter of belief for me and for the client. And if there is no resistance, like people say, it's really, strange, it's voodoo, what are you doing? And they're willing to accept it, usually it works very good.
Rahini may be a clinical research scientist, but Yair's treatment has unearthed a long suppressed spiritual side.
Do you have any time you pray or you have any relationship with God in any way?
When I was 12, I had a vision, and it was an Indian goddess. After that, as I grew up, I wasn't really paying much attention to religion, just kind of, I don't believe in God. Being a teenager, really just kind of moved away from it all.
Maybe now you're in a special time in your life that you really need her help.
Please come, I just really need you. And then I just knew that she has always been there, but I just haven't been accessing the energy that's always been there. Oh, God, everything's...
What?
Everything's going black.
God is always available, She's there waiting for you.
She's here.
She's here.
Yeah.
And just ask for her blessing on this week or 2 weeks when you're here. So she'll help you and she'll bless also us, people who work with you, so we can do the best to help you.
I could feel like there's like a current between my hands, and the only thing that kept going through my head was because she really wanted me to raise this hand and just give out some kind of energy or something. Could I just do this?
You do whatever you need.
And I, did it, and I could just feel this it was like a really strong current. My hand was shaking. My hand went around the room, and then she just said that for the 2 weeks, Yara is the one that's going to look after you, and so work with him.
Don't ever stop this stuff, because that's related to your eczema, yeah?
Okay.
That's your answer here, yeah? Although she did communicate with the goddess, which is very important for her, it doesn't take the place of communicating with herself.
It's weird because I haven't.
You don't need to do anything. We're all perfect as we are. We just tell ourselves that we are not all the time, that we suffer. Yeah? You don't need to earn it.
I don't know what to do with this, and I know I'm really lucky after what I experienced. I just feel I'm going to be okay, because I know when I'm praying now, I'm actually praying to someone, and I know that she's there, so it's nice.
In the initial few days at the spa, the 8 patients would have to see each therapist so that the detox team can build up a detailed picture of every case. While some of the group wind down the day poolside...
Hi, Mudge.
Hiya.
Mudge is starting her first session with Sandy. She has vaginismus, an embarrassing condition where the vagina clamps shut, making intercourse with her fiancé impossible.
I think it's a big problem because it is part of a relationship. You grow together, and part of growing is that sexual activity life, and it makes me feel less of a woman. It makes me feel more insignificant.
While the condition is rare, seeking help is even rarer. It's suspected that fewer than 1 in 4 of those affected ever do.
It took me a good 6 months to actually pluck the courage and go to the GP because I felt embarrassed. So, yeah, I just went anyway.
The cause of primary vaginismus is nearly always psychological, so Sandy is starting the session questioning Mudge's feelings about herself.
What I'm getting to is the emotional root cause of the condition. There feels a kind of a slight wall around you. If I kind of went here, it'd probably be that's far enough, thanks very much. Does that resonate, or...?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know.
So what's that all about?
I think because I've trusted too many people, I think I put a barrier up now, because I don't want to give too much away now, because I'm used to being quite open with people, but I seem to give and people just seem to take, and I never get nothing in return. If you give everything, people can take it and then there's nothing left for yourself. If you give everything away, there's nothing left for yourself as well. Because I like to keep that little extra something for me, not for anyone else.
So you said, if I give everything, then there's nothing left for me. I like to keep that little bit just for me. Does that seem relevant to your condition? What's going on?
I don't know. I just think, when it's just there in front of you and you've just had enough.
Yeah. What's there in front of you?
Just you reading that back to me. Just because you can say stuff, but it doesn't register. But when someone else says it back to you, it's like, actually,
That's why we're here. That's because we're really just mirrors, helping you see the true you, which is able to be safe, open and confident person, willing to let yourself be loved and let yourself love other people.
Too much things going on, and because I don't know where I am, I don't know what I want, so it's just hard to say.
Do you want to be with your fiancé?
I'm not sure.
Have you had sex before?
No.
So you've waited. So it's quite a big thing.
Yeah.
It's important to you.
Yeah.
That is relevant. Because you're going to hold a little bit of yourself back until he's the right person.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So next time we meet, I'd want to work on you feeling more comfortable with yourself and trusting what's right for you and having the confidence to say what's right and go for it. Okay?
Yeah.
After a long day, the various sessions and therapies have had different effects.
I think that's the scariest thing, to just go, yeah, I do have a negative view of myself, and to see it and recognise it, and then to take responsibility for you filtering it that way. I think that's quite hard. I just feel nice, and I feel so stupid for just wasting all those years, you know, and just not following it through, but it's never too late.
Every day at the spa begins with yoga.
Inhale up, stretch even further.
But today, before it even has a chance to feel routine, Rohini adds a whole new dimension.
I'd like to give the time for Rohini to tell what she can to help us.
I've been asked to come every morning and create an energy circle for all of us, so we can all work together and help each other and heal. This energy is a goddess, and goddess of strength and beauty, and even though she can't help you get better, she can give you the strength to get better yourself. It's just an energy that is right for us right now.
Thank you very, very much. Beautiful.
But not everyone is happy about Rohini's godly gift, and Gillian makes her feelings public.
I don't believe you have to ask for healing, because healing is here. It's just if you accept it and what level. This is my belief. And I just felt really as if she was a bit of a fake. I don't like, well, I'm saying it as if she was a bit of a fake, saying, you know, this, whatever. But I feel, for me, that it comes really inward, the healing, and I do feel lots of things, and I do get messages and everything, but I never tell anybody. I always keep it to myself. And maybe by her being a bit open, saying what she said, made me feel that, because I keep all those things personal, that I just felt really uncomfortable with her saying that.
Well, she said she's always been there, but I've just never...
Reassured by Midi, Gillian's now happy to listen to Rohini's story, and her worries will likely pale in comparison to what they'll all soon face.